Hey, colleague, friends, we continue our lectures. Third step, and now topic today it is problem or element of negation about what we can say what. The negation always realized in something concrete. We can say formulate it so something that is set by negation is always concrete, while, and the second part of this statement, while it excludes the one that's set or put it. Okay, let's try to clear what it means. Uh, Firstly, what we must say, it is that when we talk about formal approach, for example, how we understand negation in formal logic. If, for example, we talk that something was negated, for example, it is A. We negated A. And what we set or put instead is A. Yes, it is not A. Yes, we put all this content. But what we mean when we talk about this statement, we mean that all content would have a definition or feature, have no features of A, it is not A. It is absolutely simple idea, of course, because it's formal idea. And not A, it is L content, what not A. Yes, but nonetheless, we must to say that it is absolutely abstract, and we can't find any correlation between essence, positive essence or definition A, and essence not A. Positively, we can't find real essential correlation between A and no A. It's formal correlation. It's formal relation between two these clauses, right? Okay, what we mean when we talk about dialectical approach. Okay, again we find here when we find our A. Okay, we negate it, and what we find? We find no O sphere, what we named before have named like not A. Now we find only one point here or one phenomenon here, what how essential definitions what realize itself like negation A. It is not the same. It means that we have embodiment of the negation. We talk that the negation of the A, it is always concrete, essential, material. It's not formal, like we find this way here. We must to find only something one what really embody in itself the essence of the negation. In what A transform by the negation? What this? It is the main question for us here. And it is the first step. The first step about what we have told. Something what, yes, it is always concrete. We talk about concrete, not no A, but concrete phenomenon, what embodiment, the essence in controversial with controversial features. Okay, what it mean when we talk about second step? Yes, while it exclude the one that's said put it. It mean that okay. We will draw it here. Yes, it's mean that we destroy or negate something. It's mean that by these, according with dialectic, not formal logic, dialectical logic, according with dialectical logic, we put by this negation something in other positive, something with its own content, with its own essence and definition. But this new something realized instead A in place where exists A. Like you remember, yes, I'm eating something negated, something in external reality, and by that negation, I put or state my own body, my own being. It's mean that if exist A, not exist, for example, B, yes, let be this phenomenon we will name B, yes. When I negate A, in the same moment, in this space, in this place, we find B. It's mean we can't find in the same moment to these elements. We can't find the thesis and antithesis in the same moment. Now, our consciousness, remember the first lecture where I talked about cycle, yes? We can find only or A or B, but not both. Never. Absolutely. Or A or B. It's very important for understanding how it works in dialectic logic. Okay, what it means? It means that I negate, for example, A. So often I sound this letter that it is not good. Okay, I negate this phenomenon. It means that in the same moment I find B, but not in the same moment I find here A. No, it's impossible. It is not so, really. Instead, A, I find only B without any other. But what very important for us, but when we find the embodiment of the negation previous phenomenon, we must say that in the development of this phenomenon, we must return to the previous state. It's very important. We can't find in the same moment controversial opposites aspects. We can hold only one in our mind, or A or B, not in the same moment both. But when I negate one, I move to the B second. But when I complete the develop this element, I return to this. But it is not possible because, and we go to the cycle again and again, we can't solve. We can't deny, we can't negate both, and we can't hold it in the one point. It is a real dead end for us. It is dead end, or like it named in Greece, ancient Greece, phosphorus. I mean, it is aporia. Aporia. We can't move. It's amihania and aporia. It's like synonymous in this case. Yes. Okay. What I mean if we talk about this more concretely. Example from physics. Very simple, very simple if we talk about this more concretely, but simple if we talk about in common features. I think it is paradox today more clarifying. Yes. We talk about the situation in quantum physics where we can the negation of the state or the corpuscular, yes, particle. In quantum physics, can mean only one thing: being a wave, or corpuscular, particle, or wave. But in the same moment, we can't quote its both. Yes. For us, the first step of our topic, yes, first step, second step. In this example, what need find firstly? We can find only if we, for example, negate corpuscular, we always find wave. If we negate the wave, we always find corpuscular. Second step, if I talk about corpuscular, I can't find in the same moment another situation. I can't to say that exists only corpuscular and not exist waves. No. We can't hold, unite, and we can't deny both. We must hold in the same moment something what we can't hold together, yes, in unity, because it is really controversial, or how we name it here, exclusive, excluded. Both sides excludes another. Yes. That's why when we talk about the this situation in quantum physics, it's like if we use this analogy, it's like physical paradox and liar. It's metaphor, of course. It's not direct direct sentence. Yes, without direct meaning. For example, if I talk that I'm lie, I lie, or I say truth. If we will think concretely, you catch this moment, because if I, in my words, yes, in my sentence, my propose, I already say truth, it's mean that I'm lie. If I lie, it's mean that I say truth. It's cycle again and again. It's paradox because I can't exact from this cycle. I can't to break this cycle. It's like our first cycle, stupid cycle, yes, about what we taught. But it's very important here because it is real something like spear, like aporia, yes, amihania, according with the Greek philosophers. We can't move, we can't not move in the same moment. Oh, what happened with me? Okay, it's principle of complementarity by Born. According to this principle, in order to fully describe quantum mechanical phenomena, it's necessary to apply two mutually exclusive additional, yes, sets of classical concepts, corpuscular and wave, at the same moment, both, but it is impossible. I must move, but I can't move. I can't not move because I must to move. What happened with me? Okay, it's situation of the real scientific way of the scientific way of researching. Okay, and of course, for completing our explanations, I must only offer you the situation that, according with the Niels Bohr, it is the principle only specific case of more general approach. We can use it and we can find in our usual life when we, for example, try to analyze our experience or feelings here. And when we start this analysis, we stop the experience. We can't hold it both, but we can't, and etc. How I have told it. Okay, that's all for today. I hope it was interesting and useful. Thank you very much.